It's your boy BT Savage. With me is my main man Max Hit Matt. Together we are Max Hit Savage, and welcome to episode 4 of the AEW Rewritten series on TEW9. If you guys have not checked out the last couple episodes, please do, because you won't understand what we're doing. But then again, if you want to start from here, that's completely fine, because in this episode we do have the 3rd edition of AEW Dynamite, and we are halfway to AEW Full Gear, which is pretty exciting. A couple more Dynamites to go there. But to go through tonight's card, some of the matches and events of Dynamite 3, Matt, take it away.
What's going on? Yeah, dude, Dynamite 3, Episode 4. We're slowly chipping away. We're chipping away halfway, as you said, to Full Gear. And we are going to kick off with one of the number 1 contenders, Bryan Danielson. He is going to call out Penta El Zero Miedo, the other number 1 contender. Obviously, they're facing for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear. So let's see what happens there. We also have Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed, taking on Angelico in one-on-one action tonight. And in our main event, as you know, that bastard Pac is feuding with the Golden Boy, Cody Rhodes. So we thought we'd go Dustin Rhodes taking on Pac in our main event. That is going to be absolutely huge. I'm sure, and Dustin's got something to say about that. We did a little pre-tape with Dustin, so I'm keen, man. I think we should just go straight into it.
Let's go, man. And here we are, ladies and gents, with the 3rd edition of Dynamite, of course, in Daly's Place, in front of almost 4,000 people. As we do kick off, Bryan Danielson's music hits as the AEW crowd rises to its feet. Danielson walks to the ring, smiling as the yes chants echo throughout Daly's Place. And Danielson says, in just a few weeks at Full Gear, one man will make history. Penta El Zero Miedo, Bryan Danielson, the first ever AEW World Championship. Penta, I know exactly who you are. You're one of the toughest, most dangerous wrestlers on the planet. You don't fear pain, and you don't fear anyone. That's exactly why I wanted to wrestle you. Because I don't want to become the first AEW World Champion by taking shortcuts. I want to earn it by beating the very best. But before Full Gear, I had an idea. Let's make sure we're both at our absolute best. So tonight, I get to choose your opponent. Next week, you get to choose mine. No hiding, no excuses, no ducking each other. Just 2 competitors proving they deserve to headline Full Gear. And so Danielson smiles, he says, so Penta, tonight, you're facing someone who doesn't know how to quit. Someone who'll throw his body at you until one of you can't stand anymore. Someone who represents everything AEW is about. Danielson pauses as the crowd begins to buzz and says, your opponent tonight, Darby Allin. And next week, Penta, the decision is yours. I'll be waiting. Obviously, Darby Allin music hits because we're about to get into this match. But, of course, the segment got a 69. Not the best. I thought it could be
69 me done.
69 me done. Another great AEW reference.
This isn't bad. This is not bad at all. But, you know, it is what it is. Yes, it could have been better in my opinion. I do agree with you. I mean, we'll still take this, right? You know what I mean? It's not a complete L. We'll take it, you know? Oh, I think we've lost BT. Technical difficulties. No, we haven't. Up next, as we said, Penta taking on Darby. I'll run through it. In a 72 rated match, okay. Penta does defeat Darby with a Pentagon driver. 66 for Penta, 63 for Darby. Man, it's kind of crazy that they're kind of performing on the same level. And Penta is getting better at his gimmick. But man, I would have thought Penta would have been a little bit better than Darby.
Yeah, I mean, you would have thought so, but yeah, great win for Penta, going into Full Gear in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But Darby hanging in there.
Yeah, Darby. Exactly. 14.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, as I say, 14-minute banger, back and forth, really going down to the wire, and you know that's the world champion. That could be the future world champion right there, and Darby's really gone to the limit with him.
Yeah, man, good stuff from both, man. As we do go, I believe, backstage.
We do.
With Dustin Rhodes. He's gonna speak his truth, speak his mind here, as he says, "Tonight I step into the main event with Pac. Everybody thinks I'm doing this because of what he did to Cody. They're right. That's only part of the reason. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for the Rhodes family. Pac, you crossed the line when you put your hands on my little brother. Take his career away before the company even had a chance to find his feet. Now you've got to answer to the big brother." As Dustin steps closer to the camera, he says, "There's one thing you need to learn. You can disrespect me, you can disrespect Cody, but you don't. You don't fuck with family. I'll see you in the main event." Wow, he's serious with that, man. He's serious. It's gonna be Dustin versus Pac tonight.
Yeah, we don't normally see this side of Dustin, but a very serious Dustin coming out. That's scary, man. I don't know if I'd want to be Pac right now.
Yeah, man. Obviously, Dustin Rhodes with many, many years, couple decades of experience in the business, and Pac is stepping into deep waters. Obviously, we did see him attack Cody, and now Dustin fighting for his little brother here, at least here tonight in the main event. As we get into some women's action, obviously part of the women's World Championship tournament. So let's get on with that.
Yeah, we get a 39 rated match. I didn't think this was going to be anything crazy. They do have chemistry together, as Hikaru Shida does defeat Penelope Ford by submission with a full metal muffler. 52 for Shida. Our Shining Samurai gimmick got an awful, but a 39 for Penelope Ford. Just one of those things that they just don't quite have the pop yet, is our issue here. If they had the pop, I think this is probably performing at least a 50. Yeah, okay. Not a great gimmick for Shida, but honestly, this match works, man. This is not a bad match at all.
Not bad at all, we
do this 6 months into the save, a year into the save. It's a completely different match. It's a completely different look. So, yeah.
Exactly. As you said, these women don't have as much pop yet. But, yeah, pretty much what you said to a T. Congrats to Shida advancing through.
Yeah, 100%.
As we're going to get another promo here.
Yeah, well, not even backstage. We're somewhere. Let's get into it.
We're somewhere indeed. The camera cuts to a prehistoric looking forest. Mist hangs in the air as Jack Perry stands beside Luchasaurus, who quietly scans the trees behind him. Jack Perry says, "Tonight, two teams fight for the right to face us at Full Gear. The Dark Order or Billy and Austin Gunn. It doesn't matter which one wins, because the second that match is over, the countdown Full Gear begins." Luchasaurus steps forward, his imposing presence filling the screen as he says, "Prey always believes it has a choice. It doesn't." As Jack Perry nods and says, "At Full Gear, we'll be waiting. Bring your momentum, bring your confidence, bring your best. Because when you step into the ring with Jurassic Express, you're stepping into our territory." As Luchasaurus then says, "Welcome to the food chain." Jack Perry smirks as the two walk deeper into the jungle, disappearing into the mist, whilst distant dinosaur roars echo through the trees.
I'm so glad your mic cut that out.
Good, I'm glad, because I was going to say we cut that out. But it's fine, guys. We had nothing. 47 rated. Probably better than my whatever that was.
Yeah, definitely not a pterodactyl, more like a terrifying. And as advertised, we are going to go into the Orange Cassidy vs. and Angelico match. Bro, that got me. I'm not going to lie.
You're welcome.
66, that's not bad, man. 56 for Orange Cassidy, who does pick up the win with the Superman punch. And a 63 for Angelico, the freshly squeezed, getting an adequate gimmick there. Will Struggle went, yeah, look, he's I'm not a massive Orange Cassidy fan, so I don't think that's going to become a problem at all. 66, however, is a decent match. I'm not going to lie. That's a decent match.
Yeah, decent match. Very good win for Orange Cassidy. Freshly squeezed.
Freshly squeezed from wherever.
Weighing whatever.
But it is now time for that tag team match we alluded to earlier. It is time for the Dark Order to take on the Guns. The winner will take on Jack Perry and Luchasaurus for the tag team titles at Full Gear. Let's get into it.
And in a 57 rated match, we do see the Dark Order defeating the Guns in almost 13 and a half minutes when Evil Uno submitted Austin Gunn after blatantly cheating. Cheater.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
No, that's the one. I was going to say something a little bit weird, but good. We get a 58 for Evil Uno, 52 for Stu Grayson, 33 for Austin, and 41 for Billy. And, yeah, look, not the worst match in the world. Congrats to the Dark Order for being the number one contenders there. Contending for the first ever AW World Tag Team Championships against Jurassic Express at Full Gear. That should be fun. But next, we're going to go backstage to Bryan Danielson again. And, he's got someone to thank.
Yeah, we go backstage. Oh, man, what is wrong with Danielson tonight? Anyway, he says, Darby, I just want to say thank you. He didn't get the win tonight, but he went out there and gave Penta everything he could handle. That's exactly why I picked you. You're fearless, you're authentic, and I'll tell you something that everybody in that locker room already knows. You're the future of AEW. One of the brightest stars this company has. Darby looks up, says, that means a lot coming from you. Thanks, Brian. I promise you, this is only the beginning. Just a small moment, obviously, you know, Danielson picking Darby for a reason. He went toe-to-toe, went tick for tack, whatever you want to say, against Penta. So, yeah, big moment there.
Big moment. Exactly. Danielson's kind of given the rub to Darby Allin. And very, very touching moment there from the two as we get into some one-on-one action with a man who, let's just say, could become all elite.
He could. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it here. As we see in a 64 rated match, we just see Kyle O'Reilly defeat Brian Pillman Jr. in just over 10.5 minutes with the Brain Buster. 73 for Kyle O'Reilly and a 20th for Brian Pillman Jr. Who Kyle O'Reilly debuted with an awful gimmick. But, look, it is what it is. This man, Kyle O'Reilly, after tonight's beautiful performance, will officially be all elite.
Damn.
Oh my. What a moment.
That's a big signing. I'm thinking of some dream matches already. Omega, Danielson, Darby, Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho. There's a lot of names there.
There is, right? This man's great at what he does, and he proved it here tonight. You know, Tony Khan is smiling from ear to ear. But speaking of one of those names you mentioned, well, why not both of those names you mentioned? We got Rey Mysterio. He's got something he wants to say.
He does. He comes out of the ring, microphone in hand, and he says, Chris Jericho, I've known you for a long time. We've shared locker rooms, we've shared rings, we've made history together. And whether we agreed or disagreed, I had always respected you. I respected everything you've accomplished in this business. I respected the championships, the longevity, the career. That was until last week. The second you low-blowed me, the second you spat in my face, every ounce of that respect disappeared. You can call yourself the GOAT all you want. The greatest of all time doesn't need cheap shots. The greatest of all time doesn't need to humiliate someone after the bell. What you did wasn't greatness, it was cowardice. So here's what I want. At Full Gear, I want Chris Jericho. Not to decide who the GOAT is, but because I need to remind you what respect in this business really looks like. Next week, I want you to meet me in this ring, look me in the eyes like the man you claim to be, and tell me if you've got the guts to accept.
Oh my, Ray just laying down the challenge right there.
He also
to
mentions
Jericho.
I had surgery 9 times in my left knee. No, he doesn't, but...
No, he doesn't. He only had surgery 12 times in his life.
76 rated promo. This is actually a good Rey Mysterio promo.
Yeah, look,
You can
Ray's
count
fired
them on
up
one hand,
tonight,
but... No, I like Ray. I'm not a Ray hater.
Ray's
a
fired
Raider.
up tonight, man. Last week, he got spat on, he got stomped on, and he wants to dish belt to ass at Full Gear, and I guess we'll have to see next week on Dynamite, will Jericho accept the challenge? But it is time for the main event of the evening. We've got Dustin Rhodes versus Pac, one-on-one. Who's going to come out on top? We're going to find out right now. As in an 82 rated main event, we do see Pac defeat Dustin Rhodes in almost 19 minutes by pinfall with a Black Arrow. 75 for Pac, 64 for Dustin Rhodes, and Pac comes out on top. He defeats Dustin.
You got it.
One up on the Rhodes family.
Again. What you got to say, though, is obviously Rhodes going into the match injured, not cleared, but man, a 19-minute match with Dustin, a veteran, knows how to wear someone down. Is Pac going to be 100%?
Yeah, I mean, even though we are still about 3 weeks out from
away,
Full Gear, I mean, still, you know, going through a grueling match with Dustin, you're not going to be 100% right away in a week or two.
Yeah, man.
So
82 is big, by the way.
Yeah, very good main event there.
I think this could have saved the show. We are going to get a 76 rated show.
Oh
man, Rey Mysterio. I mean, there was some low points, but I like that. I like that there were some lower points. We can't always have the best of the best. I know this is where the best wrestle, but at the same time, we got to develop those talent. You know what I mean?
Exactly. We can't blow our load every week and put on the best show of all time.
I can, but maybe I won't put on the best show of all time. Nearly 4,000 people in the Daily's place, of course. We finish up the show. Financially, we made money, of course. Those worker contracts are starting to hit us a little bit, BT, but it's going to be okay.
We'll be fine.
We move into popularity. We go up in the Northwest. That's about it. Every area affected, but not every area gained. BT, I'll let you take it away.
For anyone still here to this point of the video, we do appreciate you a lot. If you enjoyed the video, click like only if you enjoyed, of course. Comment down below your thoughts on the episode, your thoughts on the series. It's been a great episode, man. I can't lie. Also, if you're new here, subscribe to the MAXHITSAVAGE YouTube channel for more of this series, of course, more other TW series, and just more other content down the line. And also share this video with the TW community if you can, of course. That'd be greatly appreciated. But until next time, we're MAXHITSAVAGE, and we'll see you in the next episode of AEW Rewritten.